Hi everyone, welcome once again to the Heroes webinar. Today is Sunday, the 13th of October 2024. My name is Comfort Confo and I'm here in the United Kingdom. So today, guys, for those who are here on the panel and of course those watching us live on YouTube, from whatever channel you're watching, stay tuned. Let's get this going together and I apologize about the background noise. So guys, what we are going to do today, it's the kind of free flow, free discussion. The whole week, what has been trending the past week has been extending words of gratitude to the formidable team, to the wonderful team, to the heroes team of dream team, whatever you want to call them, to Mr. Mufare and his family. Today, I am just going to leave it open. Whatever you have at heart today for unpassive, we hopefully should be everything good. Let's share it here. And so I don't have an agenda, no program. I'm not expecting you to say a particular thing. I just want you to say something about unpassive, where we are now, where we are heading to, where we have been, whatever, how you feel right now. So who goes first? Minu.
Yes, thank you. I was looking at some of the showcasing and spotlighting videos, and in showcasing others, we discovered that the common thread running through all the affiliates' stories is one of transformation. How Unpassive has changed the course of their lives and also brought a profound sense of purpose and possibility. This journey with Unpassive is more than a professional pursuit. It's a personal evolution that unlocks potentials, fosters growth, and brings together a community with shared values and dreams. Each story shines a light on the power of Unpassive to spark positive change, providing that proving that when we come together with a common purpose, we can create an atmosphere where transformation and fulfillment thrives. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Minu. That was a powerful opening indeed. And I agree with you with the fact that the thread that is running through all of us or is connecting us through is the fact that everybody has gone through some form of transformation. I think we can discuss this for days to come and it will never be finished. People will have testimonies to share on that. So I am all about ladies this first to speak first. Let's see how it goes. And of course, Gifty, Sister Gifty, just say something. Really.
Oh my God. Is that over? Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are calling in from. My name is Gifty Sapo. I'm calling from Germany. Yeah. Mr. Comfort caught me on guard, but what can I say? Unpassive is part of us. We are unpassive. And I think yesterday, the topic of the otech Pro caught me on guard because we always have to be appreciative and grateful. Because if we look at where we started from, what happens to us, and we are still standing tall, it is by the grace of God. So we always have to express our gratitude to God and also to Mr. Ash Mufara and his team, because they have done marvelous. They have done something that, when we sit down and think about it, if it is not the love that this man had, he would have given up. But because he loved us and he loved humanity and he has a heart of gold, this man stood in. He said, no, I'm not going to give up. That is why we are back on track again. So we thank you, Mr. Ash. We thank you, the Dream Team, for the hard work, for the input that you are putting in for Unpassive to come back on track. And as for us, we have to be grateful and thankful always. that we are part of OnPassive. This is going to change our lives for good. Because if OnPassive is not meant to be, I think by now, everybody would have found their way. But we are still one family moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Love you all.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Gifty. Of course, we cannot appreciate our CEO enough for his resilience, for his heart and love for humankind. And of course, I think that we all are on the right place. So I just want to make a few comments, and if people like, they can pick on it. I've been looking on platforms, WhatsApp groups, and all of those places. And some people did not find fun in the fact that you and myself were celebrating the fact that the OES is back. And then there are a few other people who are like, I am missing this in my OES, I am missing that, and I'm missing that, and I'm missing that, and stuff like that. Which means it still goes back to the fact that people are not really paying attention. So, Andy, would you like to help? I did not want to assign somebody today, but unfortunately, you might be doing this. And anybody who wants to add to what Andy says, you're welcome, because people need to know about this. What should people be doing when they log into the OES? What was expected of us when we sign in? What next should we be doing?
Okay. I think before I do that or mention this, I think what we need to do is to go back a step and really explain just what a coup this has been to get back the information, to get back to this point. My understanding from speaking with and listening to Collins and the otech pros is that the information was held on the cloud and it needed to move across to our servers. And the issue is, it's like Microsoft and Apple. They're two different systems. So trying to and you need to correct me if I'm wrong here, Vincent, but trying to get the information from one system onto another system and make it work the same way as it did is a difficult situation, let alone be able to get back to a position where not only have we got the source code, but we're back up and running. Now, again, my understanding from the otech Pro guys is that 99% of companies that get this issue or have been in this situation never come back. So we are in a privileged position to be where we are right now. And you have to admire the tenacity and the sheer strength of this man to actually continue in his quest to make this work, because 99.9% of people would have given up a long time ago. And we can already see that with some of the early birds. They've kind of gone, do you know what? Not interested. And I think that's a shame, because these people are not connected. They're not understanding what's going on. And it is so important to know just exactly what has been done to get back to this stage. It is phenomenal. So no, you got into the OES and you'll find all of my accounts, for instance, say become an affiliate. Well, I know I've already become an affiliate, but there's no point in clicking on it and signing anything, because you can't change it. At the end of the day, they know where we were. They know what the system was. It's getting back to that. So for now, just be grateful that your details are in there. Now, again, my addresses are wrong, but I don't need to change anything at this precise moment in time. It's not a problem. You cannot edit it. It's not an issue. Just be patient, guys, because, as I said, they have pulled off a real coup here, getting to where they've got to. And as time goes on, more and more information will come back, more and more corrections will be able to be done on the OES, and we'll have OConnect back at some point. But just don't panic. Just be grateful that we can get into the OES. As I said, if you really understand it, and it wasn't until Collins explained it to me, because I'm not exactly a software engineer. I ain't got a clue. So now understanding that And as I said, in simple terms, it's like Apple and Microsoft, and the two don't mix. So being in that situation and trying to make one go into the other and actually making it work, that is a coup. So guys, just be patient. Don't panic. It will come back to the way we want it to come back. But please don't ask me stupid questions as to why can't I put my details in? Why am I not an affiliate? Why can't I change my address? Don't. There are so many people just not listening to what's going on. So please just be patient, guys. We're in a great position. This is a fantastic restart. And I couldn't be happier. Thanks, Comfort.
Wow, that was powerful, guys. And Andy, I appreciate you for taking us a few steps back and walking us back through to here. So on this note, Vincent, I'm not sure if you were listening to Andy from the very beginning, but because you took us back there, this answers the question to whoever is wondering why we should be excited that the OES is back. What I gathered when they announced to us that they have recovered our data and our source code, what I learned again from you and Collins and the other guys was that if they lost all of this information, we would have gone back to 6 years back and start again for another 6 years. I'm not sure if Andy and myself are getting it right. So if you can throw more light, it will help and it will go a long way. Thank you. Oh, Vincent is on mute. Is muted. I'm not sure. Minu, can you check or Marty? Vincent needs to be unmuted.
Thank you.
Oh, it's gone again. It's gone again, Vincent. You need to unmute yourself.
Unmute. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. Yeah,
We can
thank
hear
you, thank you,
now.
Sister Comfort.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy is right. What Andy was saying is absolutely right. So thank you, Sister Comfort, because what happened, we call it business continuity. So Mr. Ash and the team, they put something very important into place. So this is why today we are able to come back to where we stopped the business and then we are moving forward. If this wasn't in place, it could be difficult. All the 6 years work that this guy have done, we could not get that into it today. So thank you for Mr. Ash for this great job they did. This is a business continuity disaster recovery. So that disaster recovery explain for everyone what is going on in Florida now in the United States. So when anything happen, imagine if your business or your company is there in that situation, how will you continue your business after this difficult period that they are going through? So if you haven't got disaster recovery or business continuity in place, it'll be difficult for you to catch up. So because Mr. Ash has put this in place, so everything the same way, everything we left from maybe the point B, he was able to recover everything, and then that's why we have our OES back to where we left. Everything is there, so we get all the information right. What we say, 95% of the information we get it right. But if someone hasn't got something, is not working, they should not worry. They're still working on it, because if there are some file that wasn't restored properly or anything left behind, they were working on that, and then they will do all their best to fix it. So right now, we should all say thanks to Mr. Ash. Have a grateful for the job they have done. We should appreciate what they did, because it wasn't easy, like Andrea explained earlier. It was great all that they did. They make sure that we got everything recovered, and then they have done that. So where we were our side, we need to do is to have a little bit patient, because they're still working on the system so that everything will be fine. But the big, I would say 95 or 98% of the job has been done through the IT system business continuity plan that they put in place. So that business continuity, they back up the whole system, and then they use the backup and restore system to restore everything that they got. So we should thank to God also for this great job that this guy they did, because initially this guy the new team, Mr. Ash new team that they did the job, they didn't build that system. So they don't know the system, but they were able to take the job from where these people, the whole team left, and then they rebuild the system, they put everything together. And then today, Everything is working perfectly. We are happy. So if there are some little thing that they need to add, so to make 100% fine, they are working on it. So we should all be patient because they have done the big job, the big job, the massive one already. Like 98% is done, only 2% left. That 2% that they are working on it. So anything is not working, they will fix it and then make sure that we will be 100% happy for the job that they are doing. So we have to thank them also. We know that they didn't fix it, they didn't build it, but they fix it, and then everything is fine. It's working perfectly by the grace of the disaster recovery business continuity that Mr. Ash Mufara put in place. So we thank him for that as well, because one of the webinar I had a chance with him. I asked him this question that if we have a business continuity in place, he said yes. All the question that I asked him, he was able to answer me fully, and then I was happy for the answer. So again, I'm not surprised for what happened now, because he think for the future, and then he put in place what a great business like on passive support to have. He put everything in the future. He put everything there so that today, when anything happen, it can. If today anything happen again to on passive, I don't wish that, but we can still recover the system again. Because if not that, we have to go back to 6 years back again, and then starting from zero. So all this effort, all this job that this guy engineer have done for the past 6 years, it will go back, vanish, and then we have to start everything to zero. It will be very difficult and very painful. But thanks to this guy, they make the plan that they put it worked fine for us, perfectly for all of us. So once again, my appreciation to the new team and also to Mr. Ash Mufara for this great job. Again, it showed that he love on passive. And then someone was saying earlier that even that difficult time we were going through, this man, when he come out, he have a smiling faces, and then he was never disappointed. So this thing, it cannot happen. It was showing a positive attitude. That's what we should have. And then with that positive attitude, it put into place until right now, everything is back into. It never showed that it was going through difficult situation, because it's very stressful when things are not working as the way you want or the way you have planned. So thanks God, he put all his energy together, and then even that it was difficult situation, but he make it. Everything's working perfect as he planned. So we thank him for this great effort, and then all this stress he went through, and then today we are in happy days, and then the happy days are coming again, because we know that he's doing more than what we think, and then what is coming is more than us. So Sister Comfort, thank you. I'll leave it there. I hope I answered the question.
Definitely. Thank you. Thanks for adding your voice to what Andy just said. And of course, we really appreciate that. And again, guys, I just want you to feel free and say what your heart tells you. Guys, there's so much happening in my house. I don't know what to do, but we need to keep on like this. So yes, Andy and Vincent, they've thrown some nuggets. If you feel that you want to add something to that direction, you're welcome. Otherwise, just say what you feel now, how you feel now, where we are, where you've been, what's happening in your life as far as unpassive is concerned. Let's just share excitement, what you've learned, and all of those things. And we know that from the look of your face, there's something still itching on your chest. So take it down.
Right, exactly. Andy and Vincent's throw nuggets. And so to reiterate, I want to say to our new tech team in OnPassive, your brilliance and expertise have achieved the seemingly impossible task, breathing new digital life into what others had deemed beyond reach. We are truly blessed to have such a competent and innovative team whose dedication and technical expertise have made everything work seamlessly. Our CEO, Mr. Ash Mupara, is also very proud of you, all of you, for turning challenges into triumphs and for helping us restore our dreams. You are a testament to what's possible when excellence meets determination. Thank you for your exceptional work. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, of course, Minu. Welcome, Uncle Bob. Thank you for joining. And today we're just sharing excitement. Just take a deep breath, sit and listen, get what you want to say, and get ready because definitely you will be saying something. I don't know what's happening. So many people are off camera today, although I personally switched off some few cameras. So if you were on camera and I switched it off, it means that you just need to put on a shirt. Apparently you forgot, but put on a shirt. This is a business meeting. You can't be here with a bare body and the whole world is seeing you. This video is going to be here like forever and it's running on at least 20 YouTube channels. So let's hand the microphone to my brother Mark Olson, guys. He visited me last week and he was fantastic. You just want to go have a look. Welcome, brother Mark, and say something, please. Was I speaking to myself the whole time? Okay. So did Mark know that I invited him to speak? Did you hear me say that? All right. So somebody might need to help to unmute. Guys, we're struggling because when we let people to unmute themselves, a few things go wrong. So bear with us. Minu, Marty, somebody help Mark to unmute, please. Thank you.
He should be able to unmute now. No.
Oh, all right. It's perfect. It looks like you're unmuted now, Mark.
Oh, can you hear me
Perfect.
now?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
can. Yeah.
Okay. Man, there's pop-ups that say the host is not allowing participants to unmute themselves. Okay. Here we are. Patience, everyone. Man, that's a good topic. You know, patience and gratitude. They go hand in hand. You know, we should have an attitude of gratitude. Look at all that we got to be grateful for. You know, we joined the whatever date we joined into this, or some for me back in 2020. I came in this with no expectations. You know, I've always been told, you know, when I set out expectations, don't set the outcome. And thank God Ash has never set the outcome. You know, he hits an obstacle and he goes around it. If he has to dig a tunnel, he digs a tunnel. You know, takes over. He's like that jackhammer, you know. And then he hits something and it's too tough. I'm bringing in the O team. Here they come. Otechs come in to save the day. And guess what? We are in no worse place now individually than we were when we joined. You know, I mean, for me, it's not about the money. You know, I mean, that was the first thought, and I'm sure it was for everyone. But you know, like's been said, I would not have known any of you people, none of you. You know, and it's such a privilege to get to know people all over the world. You know, so I've already received my money worth. I don't know about you guys. Anything over and above this, it's gold. Gold. That's what we're in. We're walking through that gold mine, you know, and we just don't know what crystals. But thank God we got our jackhammer. You know, we've got Ash Mafara out there just going through whatever needs to go through. Do it or die. That's what I've heard. Do it or die. You know, so I'm glad that you let me come on here. You know, yeah,
Sure.
I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate you too. It's always a pleasure having you around. So come again and again and again, Mark. Thank you. Yeah. So guys, let's take it over to Houston and hear what our sister Marcian Emabu wants to say. Sis, welcome. So So people are struggling a bit with unmuting themselves today, but I think we'll get there.
Everybody should be able to, and
Yeah,
Marcian.
I've opened it up, but I don't know why they're having trouble unmuting.
Yeah. And of course, while Marcian is trying to unmute herself, there's something Mark said which sounded really good to me. When you set up an expectation, don't set the outcome. I think that's the wisdom that Mr. Mufare had, and that's why he is still going, because he just said, listen, I've got this much for you, but then exactly what you will discover it when you get there. That's why he keeps going, and that's what we keep going, because we know that it's sitting right there waiting for us just at the right time. So, Sister Marcienne, are you ready? You seem all right. Come on, sis. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And my name is Marcienne Hemabu. I'm speaking to you all from Houston, Texas. And thank you, Comfort, for giving me the opportunity to say something this morning. And it's been a week, a beautiful week that we've been enjoying and dancing and being happy and being grateful for our OES to be back. And one thing I'm going to say is our tech team has worked very hard for us. Our CEO has gone beyond everything that he could to do exactly what he has told us that he was going to do. So now what is on our own part is we have to be patient. We have to be patient and wait for the next. We doesn't have to put any pressure. Remember, he's told us all the steps before our OES even come up on the 6th of October. He have told us, guy, this is what is going to happen. When everything will come up, I just want you to make sure that you are able to get in. Whatever you see in there, don't worry about it. Get in and be happy because your name is still written in the history. You are not out of the house. Make sure that your room is where you have left, and we are bringing all the furniture from your room little by little. If you have a beautiful couch that you used to see, that couch is coming, and when it comes, it will be well polished. It's going to look more clear and more beautiful. So I just want us to keep being happy for this place where we are now, being very grateful for where we are now, and knowing that tomorrow or after tomorrow or a week after, as our CEO has promised us with the dream teams, la crème de la crème team, the team that have done the incredible thing, the thing that was not possible, they make it possible, they are bringing everything back. It's just a matter of time. We have been here. We know our CEO is somebody that when he say it, he do it. His word matter for him. He's a man of honor. He's a man of talks, and he does not want to say something that he's not going to fulfill. So for us, what we have to do is to keep being grateful, keep encouraging, and telling the other people that have not gone to their OES yet to make sure that their room is still there. It's helping the tech team. Why, if all of us, the 1.4 million that we are, we all get up 1 second and jump in that house, you know how much these people are going to be happy? Because they want to make all this room beautiful. They don't want to bring the home hard when somebody else is left over and they start trying to patch to look for that person. Let us give them something to do and very hard, because that's what they love to do. That's why they are doing it. They are happiest doing it. Our job now is click into your ecosystem, go in there, run around your living room, your inside room, your out room, your window, everywhere, and come out, tell the next person, have you done what I've just did? I am so happy I'm still in. My room is intact. Things are coming gradually. You know, I said something on the otech crew yesterday. I said love and gratitude are very different. When you love something, at some point you become jealous. We don't want you guys to say, I love on passive or I love Mr. Ash Mufara. No, be grateful for Mr. Ash Mufara. Because when you are grateful for Unpassive and Mr. Ash Mufara, you spread the news ad. You're telling the whole world what the gratitude, the thing that they have done that is changing you, is making you happy, is giving you joy. But if you love, you contain it for yourself. You become jealous. Love doesn't want to be shared, but gratitude is something that we have to spread. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Thank you, sis. That was a powerful delivery right there. We really appreciate you for all your contributions, and you've been very consistent. I think you are one of the models that people are following here on Unpassive. Thank you. Your efforts are going not unnoticed. So let's hear from another. I've seen a few brothers and sisters join that they're most of the time off camera. So let's hear from our brother Lawrence Weramondi from Kenya. Brother Lawrence, welcome. Perfect. You're unmuted, bro. We can't hear you. Can you hear me? We cannot hear you, bro. Check your headphones or you disconnect them. Maybe that helps. We can't hear you at all.
Hello?
No, that is Charles. Charles, you are off camera and you are not speaking. We are listening to our brother Lawrence. Brother Charles, if you want to speak, you need to come on camera if you're ready. Brother Lawrence,
now you can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is Lawrence Weramondi from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm very happy to join you this evening, and also very grateful for our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, for his assistance and also always encouraging us. Plus you, Sister Comfort, you have been very of great assistance to us, keeping updating us all the time. And I'm very happy. I know where we have come from and where we are. Always we say that on a channel of success, there's always ups and downs, but we cannot shy off. I'm very happy. Back to you.
Thank you so much, brother. Your presence here, just sitting here and not even saying anything means a lot to us because we just want to see Unpassive represented all over the world. And so you are doing just the right thing. Thank you once again for coming. So my sister Francine has shown herself now. Maybe we give her a second to see if she will make a quick summary before we give her room to pass on the message to our French-speaking community. I'm not sure. Sis, just chat me privately. Let's see whether you're ready or not because you were off camera. So I don't just want to pick you off guard. So why not? Let's hear from our sister Maxienne. No, not Maxienne again, but Mayen Asoko. Sister Mayen, if you can raise your beautiful face right up so that we see you well, then you start delivering. Thank you.
Oh my God. Kobe, how are you? It's been ages. Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. Oh my God, you just took me on, but I just got a text somehow. Anyways, that's the side. Yes, Unpassive. My dear, I must say we are in a very big deal. There is absolutely nothing. To me, there is absolutely nothing that should discourage anyone, particularly at this stage. Haven't seen what Unpassive has done so far. Haven't seen that we have our brother and friend Ash Mufara, and like I always call him, I love referring to him as that, because that's actually what I know he likes to be referred to as, to have gone through what he has done with this marvelous team that he's got with him now to bring back our Unpassive, our OES, that it is possible for us to just go in, log in. I logged in on all the accounts that I have. It was so simple and straightforward. I am so grateful, I must say this, because just like the tech guys have been saying all along, it takes a great man. It takes people with knowledge. It takes complete genius to be able to get all of this back out, because having heard from them, it is so easy that Unpassive would have just gone into the abyss and that's it. Nobody would be able to access it. but our resilient and wonderful brother and friend Ashmofara stood by. We call it Gidigba. He stood Gidigba, and said, no, this is a done deal. I'm going to finish it because it's a do or die thing. Prior to particularly because our God in heaven had brought this, and I am here to help humanity. So nothing is going to push me off. And indeed, he stood. He stood firm. It's so beautiful saying that there are so many people, that really resonate with him, with his great vision, which is seen to be one of the best in the world. A man, that has done all of this, stood by us, brought all this out, and ensure, to ensure that we are all satisfied. And with wonderful brothers and sisters all over the world on a different basis, different webinars, talking about this beautiful team and beautiful man called Ash Mufara and what he's doing. I think it is enough for us to be very grateful for. It is so good, knowing that we've gone through all these challenges, yet he stood by. He stood by and said, no, I'm going to do this, because I have you and I in mind. My dear, God will bless Ash Mufara and his family. So Sister, Sister Comfort, thank you so much to have called me in. Sister Comfort, yes. Thank you so much to have brought me in, and I'm really, really grateful. Honestly, my gratitude can never be undermined. I am really, really grateful for what is going on. And please have patience, everybody. We need that super integrity that has led everyone up to this level. It is good that we are here. Please be resilient. Just keep on having patience. Better things are coming our way. So why not? So I would say, sister, thank you very much, because I know, just like brother and friend, brother Oliver says all the time, it is well, and we are here to enjoy. So I'm fine. I believe you are all fine.
You're fine.
So please stay on as you're doing. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, F and F.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. And of course, I
Okay.
like how you started it by saying that we are in a very big deal. Full stop. If you don't get it, then forget about it. We are in a very big deal. That's big, sis. So thank you for saying that. And of course, let's hear Sister Francine, are you in the mood to do a quick delivery to our family?
Bonjour, Comfort. I am in a mood, but I'm sorry because I have stepped out the meeting from time to time.
Yes.
But I will say what I have captured so far. Bonjour tout le monde. Nous sommes là ce soir, pas un agenda bien particulier, mais pour recueillir avec toute la richesse qu'on a eue ces derniers temps sur différentes réunions, pour avoir le point de chacun. C'est un partage spontané. Donc, en toutes circonstances, nous devons exprimer notre gratitude et notre profonde reconnaissance pour ce que nous avons. On a remarqué que certains parmi nous posent encore beaucoup de questions quant à notre OES. Je n'ai pas vu mon nom, je n'ai pas si. Cela nous prouve qu'il y en a qui ne prêtent pas vraiment attention à ce qui est en train de se dérouler, qui est fantastique. Donc, il s'agit, lorsque nous entrons dans notre OES, de vérifier notre profil, de vérifier notre équipe, c'est pour ceux qui en ont, de bien se rendre compte que tout est en place. On ne nous demande pas de faire quelque chose. Non, nous regardons, nous ressortons et ça permet aux équipes de travailler. Si vous constatez une erreur ou quelque chose, ne faites rien. Laissez, les gens sont en train de travailler dans l'ombre pour réparer tout ce qui se passe et nous voyons que ça se met en place au fur et à mesure. Ne touchez rien, n'appelez personne, il n'y a pas de support où vous allez envoyer un message. Ouvrez seulement et constatez ce qu'il y a là-bas. Et ensuite, nous devons cultiver notre patience. La patience est une vertu. Donc, cultivons notre patience, soyons toujours reconnaissants et soyons dans l'action de grâce. Sachons être dans l'action de grâce et réjouissons-nous parce que nous sommes dans une compagnie réelle, une compagnie très solide. Si nous n'avons pas compris ça à cet instant, c'est que nous avons encore beaucoup de travail à faire. Donc, rassurons-nous, nous sommes dans une compagnie qui en vaut la peine. Merci beaucoup.
Excellent. Thank you, sis. I think we badly needed this particular information to go down to everyone, and I'm happy you sent it out just the right way as usual. So let's hear from our brother Charles Owusu Ansa. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, my sweet sister. How are you?
That's a good one. Thank you, bro. I'm fine.
Oh, I've been listening to you from Ghana.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Medal say.
Oh, may I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great job. My sister, I joined online business 12 years ago. I've been struggling. All the investments I made, I didn't get anything. Until one day I met a friend, Victor, from Nigeria. Victor introduced me to OnPassive. I registered for 6 good months. I didn't pay. He was still on my neck. My brother, why are you not joining? Why? It is because of my past experience. But when I listened to Mr. Charles Onson, yes, I listened to one Michael. When I heard these people talk, I became convinced, my sister. I became convinced. So I created a new Gmail address and created a different account and made my payment, $97. That is 2020. Sister Comfort, listen to Mr. Ash. I became confidently sure that I am in a business. All those that left with our money, OnPassive is unique. I didn't panic at all when we were off. I didn't panic because our CEO was still coming to talk to us. The best CEO I've never met. Like you said, somebody said, we should appreciate what he has done for us, not loving him. We should appreciate what Mr. Ash has done. May the Almighty God bless him and his family, including the team and every OnPassive member, those who had the faith to still keep on. We are blessed. We are still waiting, my sister. We are not going anywhere. God is going to change our destiny through Mr. Ash. Thank you so much. Keep on doing the good work, my sister. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, this is just a moment. I think this meeting was meant just for us to listen to our brother, and even we say goodbye, nice evening, everyone. Then we've had an excellent meeting. This is just all we needed to hear today because it came unexpected and so prompt. I appreciate you so much. You can tell everybody's happy listening to that. It was powerful and your passion is palpable. It's written all over you. That is the spirit, the Mr. Mufara spirit. That is to show how far we will go. Thank you, brother, for coming. And of course, let's hear from Uncle Bob at this minute. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is your brother Bob from Bel Air. Good to see you, Sister Comfort. Thank you. Wow, Mr. Charles, you blew my mind, man. You blew my mind. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Ghana. In Ghanaian, I know how to say Atise. um, wow. The one thing that Charles said that I want us to remember, I want to bring it to our attention is, he said he did not panic when we're offline. That was very, very, very necessary and relevant for me to reinforce. He did not panic, so did I, and so did most of us, the thousands and thousands of us who are connected. Because our founder, Mr. Ash, kept coming on and reassuring us and telling us and giving us the messages and the positive vibes of where we're heading to. So today we convene here to say we are moving forward with gratitude or impatience. We are moving forward. How are we moving forward, or why are we moving forward? We are moving forward because of our founder, Mr. Ash. The man has this extraordinary ability of absorbing problems face on, saying that I'm going to do it or die, irregardless of any difficulties or challenges. He's going to find a solution. That's the founder we have. That's the man we have. So moving forward, because he was able to tap in and find the extraordinary experts, the new team that we have on board. They were able to come in without knowing anything that was happening, without what we call proper handoff. You know, in system development, when one team leaves, before you leave, you hand off the system, you show them what the database is, you show them all the security protocols, all the security controls, everything that you put together, the design document and everything, you hand it over to one team and they take over and continue. This team came in like with their hands tied in their back and blindfolded. And they were able to recover our system and our source code, the code that they use, that every program that we are seeing as our applications, all the programs and all the data that we have put in. They were able to bring it back and bring the system back together. So much so that we could see the system live last week. I think exactly a week from today. We were on this program last week when the system came up. Everybody went in. Everybody was able to log in, because that's what our founder has said, Mr. Ash. When you come in, you log in, you see your profile, you see your team, you see your wallet. That is sufficient. He says that a lot of work is going on behind the scenes. Don't forget. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about clicking here or there. Everything is, the work is going on behind the scenes, guys. The work is going on behind the scenes. So when in due time, Mr. Ash he will come forward. Could be tomorrow, could be next Monday, next day, Tuesday, any day from now, he will come forward and give us the next steps, the next great steps. You know, this system is much, much secure. It's bigger and better, he says. A lot of things are going on behind the scenes. They're making sure everything is intact. Now, I know patience is a virtue that is very difficult to master. But we must try. We must try. Because we have one man who is carrying all of us behind his back. Ash Mufara is an extraordinary guy, in my opinion. Given all his own personal issues. He's a human like us. He has family issues, just like you and I. But he's able to compartmentalize his brain, his head. I don't know how he does it. He puts this side, he said this passive, this is family, this is the team, finance team, legal team, developers, everything. He's able to do all that and deal with situations as they arise. That is an incredible talent to have. Most of us are one-dimensional. You can do one thing at a time. But not Ash Mufara. He says, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to face it head on. So we must be able to develop that virtue. It's just a simple ask. And it is not a one-time thing, like as I always say. It must be a constant attitude of ours to always have that patience, that positive mindset. Because we are there, guys. We are there. It's just a matter of time. I believe personally that the most difficult most difficult time for unpassive has passed. Looking at everything that, from my experience, looking at everything, listening to Mr. Ash, we hear things that he says that you guys don't hear. We have gone through the most difficult time. Now he's just aligning everything as to just boom. The world will hear our name. If you followed otech Plus yesterday, you must have listened to Dr. Ivy Mix. She talked about something called precognitive thinking. As we are waiting and in patience, we should put off our precognitive thinking hats. What are you going to do? Start thinking, start projecting yourself, start projecting. It could be a dream, but project it to make it a reality in your mindset. Those are the things that Dr. Mix told us about yesterday. You know, we're very grateful for our founder, Mr. Ash. Very grateful for him, very grateful for the team. The work that is being done is beyond measure. We cannot quantify it or qualify it in any way, shape, or form. The world is going to accord this man favorably when everything is said and done. So I implore all of us to just be grateful, be thankful as we move forward. We are moving forward. There's no turning back. We are not going back. We have passed that Rubicon. We are gone. We can hear the rumble. You can feel that thing in the air. We cannot grasp it yet, but it is here. So let us just be patient. Let us just be prayerful, hopeful, knowing fully well that it is here, it is coming. There is no doubt. One of these days, we're going to wake up and things are going to be different. And as soon as things start getting different, that's it. Remember, that is it. Our lives are going to change forever. Every single founding member of Unpassive, their life changes forever. Once Mr. Ash comes and tells us the next step and gives us that good news that we are waiting for. But we are fine. We are fine, guys. We are fine. There's no doubt. So just stay focused because we are fine. Back to you, Sister
That's
Comfort.
it. F and F. We are focused and fine. Yes, yes. So, of course, let's hear from our brother Bruce Gerstein. I saw you just putting thumbs up. Maybe you have a quick thing to say, bro. You're welcome.
I have a request before Bruce starts, if I may. My number one request, Charles,
Sure,
we need to stay in touch with you. Please respond to friend request on Facebook. We need to hear more from you before this meeting is over and we lose you. And also, Bruce, please speak louder and leave space between your words. We'd love to hear from you. You usually fade away. Thank you.
Thank you, Minu. Thank you for the instructions of how to speak. I will do my best. Is that good? Is that good?
Yes.
Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good.
Yes, it is.
I want to first of all thank Andy for making everything so clear in the beginning. Because like everybody else, I have become an affiliate. My mind wants to tell me, oh my God, what do I do? And then I have to tell my mind, well, thanks for sharing. Just keep coming back. And be patient. Always be patient. One thing I know, though, with patience and gratitude, beyond gratitude, we have to remember that gratitude is an action. It's not just a feeling. There's something you have to do to become and stay grateful. And that is to whatever you have, you give away. So my attitude, my gratitude speaks when I care and share the unpassive way. We can't really speak to many people because we have nothing to show them, but we can tell them about what they're doing and how we're excited about what it should be. So I remember that. I remember early in my life, I was going to meet this girl in college, and I bought some wine, French wine, some French bread, meeting her in the park. And she didn't come. So I drank the 2 bottles myself, and I wrote down, Esmeralda didn't come. I guess great expectations lead to greater disappointments. The thing about expectations is even if you expect something to happen, you still have to participate in that thing that you want to happen. So what I do expect from Ash McFarrow was an incredible human being. That I expect the miracle of unpassive. I expect the joy that unpassive gives. I expect that the mission that I feel unpassive has is the mission of hope and free, and the message is really, the mission is freedom. Freedom from all hunger, freedom from poverty, freedom from terrible war, freedom from fighting. All those things will happen one day. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't happen in my lifetime, as long as I'm the one to help plants of seed in other human beings about how much it is to care for one another. Everything will happen in time. So I'm grateful for all that, and I'll continue to participate as good as I can. And I'll keep working on getting my voice more clear. Give me a thumbs up if it's clear now. Good. I'm glad to hear. I'm grateful for that. And the only way that my voice becomes better is if I speak. Because if all I do is stay here and just be quiet with myself, I get nowhere. So I have to participate. And I have to be a part of something as grand as unpassive is. I want to thank you very much for picking on me. I love you all very much from the bottom of my heart. One day at a time, all this will happen in the way that it's supposed to happen, because all things happen in God's divine plan, which
Exactly.
I believe that as follows. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Brother Bruce. And guys, if you know Bruce here, we've been together like for many years and we know him. So whatever you are doing, keep on doing it, because this is the second time you're speaking here now. Somebody even commented the last time you contributed that your speech is becoming clearer. So keep on doing whatever you are doing. I believe that it's working, and keep trusting God. We really appreciate you for always being there. And of course, and there are few things, there's this thing you said, which I found very important. Gratitude is an action, guys. So let's be grateful. It's an action. Do it. Yeah. And of course, the fact that you also say unpassive is total freedom from anything at all. Anything that's causing you pain, is causing you discomfort, is causing you loss, and all of those. Unpassive is the anecdote to it. I think nobody could say it better, bro. We appreciate you so much, and come again. So, Sister Francine, when I see you, I just feel like you want to say something, but if you're not ready, just tell me to give you a few more minutes. You don't
Thank you so
no.
much, Comfort. Thank
You're
you so
welcome,
much.
bro. You're welcome.
Merci, Comfort. Les contributions ce soir sont tellement émouvantes et fortes. Nous avons eu l'intervention de notre frère Charles Owusu Ansa, qui intervenait à partir du Ghana. Il a raconté son parcours, et dans son parcours, il a dit quelque chose de très, très pertinent. Il a dit, pendant que On-Passive a connu des difficultés, à aucun moment il n'a eu peur, il n'a douté. Notre PDG est régulièrement venu nous parler. On n'a pas mémoire de beaucoup de compagnies qui ont ce comportement, surtout dans le travail en ligne, dans les business en ligne. Il est descendu tout le temps à notre niveau et il est venu nous mettre au courant de ce qui se passait. Il est venu partager avec nous. Donc, il a dit que Dieu est en train de changer notre destinée et il est très reconnaissant pour cela. Et Bob Takoussi a vraiment abondé dans ce sens parce que cette phrase était très pertinente et il est revenu dessus en disant que notre PDG vient constamment à nous et nous ne savons pas où est-ce qu'il puise cette force-là. Et en tant qu'on-passivien, je pense que nous avons un modèle sur lequel nous devons nous focaliser parce qu'il nous donne force pour continuer, malgré tous les problèmes qu'il a dans sa vie privée, il continue à être là et à nous soutenir. N'oublions pas que beaucoup est en train de se passer derrière le rideau. Sachons reconnaître que même si on n'a pas de message direct de notre PDG, beaucoup de travail est en train de se faire, d'autant plus que la nouvelle équipe qui travaille avec notre PDG aujourd'hui, elle est venue et elle a su récupérer quelque chose et en un temps record, ils ont pu remettre la machine, notre compagnie en route et nous voilà de nouveau dans l'OS au point où chacun de nous avait quitté ses comptes, il a pu les retrouver. Donc, c'est quelque chose d'exceptionnel dans lequel nous devons être très contents et nous devons commencer à nous projeter. C'est très important que nous commencions à nous projeter dans l'avenir avec confiance parce que aujourd'hui, la compagnie est meilleure qu'elle ne le fut il y a seulement quelques semaines. Donc, restons positifs et sachons que nous sommes derrière notre PDG qui est un homme extraordinaire en train de remettre le puzzle en place. Il est en train de remettre le puzzle. Et maintenant, Bruce nous a vraiment donné un message de réconfort et d'espoir. Et il nous a redit que la patience, il a dit merci d'abord pour la patience des uns et des autres et que On Passive est une mission d'espoir. On Passive est une mission d'espoir et la gratitude est une action que nous devons poser. Merci.
Yeah, thank you, sis. Thanks so much for always doing it the best way. We appreciate you for doing this for us. And of course, I'm not sure there's anybody on the screen who has not spoken. And when we don't see people on camera, we're not sure if they want to say something or not. So maybe I just give a few, we have 2 more minutes. If you are not on camera and you think that you want to say something, just raise your hand. Without which we are going to start the rounding up round. Oh, I don't know how to say that, but we're going to start rounding up gradually. So, Minu, don't laugh. So, guys, while we're waiting, if somebody raises their hand, though, which I'm not sure, we want to. I'm keeping Peter Rogers for the last because you have the burden to conclude everything about this meeting today. So you've got a big task in front of you right there, Pete. So your job is just to listen. Minu, did you want to say something?
I would like to just say one more word, if I may.
Go,
So
please.
this morning, Marty and Chris on their live, Marty emphasized to stay the journey and pass on the truth. Stay away from negativities. There will always be those who seek to bring you down and drain your spirit. Don't let them steal your peace or disrupt your journey. Choose to rise above and stay on the positivity road, where you can thrive in an atmosphere of hope, resilience, and joy. Surround yourself with those who lift you higher and support your growth. Keep shining and let nothing dim your light. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Minu. Sister Marcian, one quick word, closing remark. The fastest one.
Yeah, my quick word is just to tell everybody, let us be patient, let us trust the process, and let us believe to our CEO and the team. We are fine.
Excellent. We're fine indeed. Thank you, sis. Thank you. So, Sister Gifty, quick closing remark from you.
Yeah, like dear Sister Marcian said, we have to be patient and believe in our dear CEO because whatever he's doing, he's not sleeping. He's working 247. So we have to appreciate him and have patience because even we have to thank God a week today we are able to, go to our OES. He told us what to do. He knows what he's doing. We just have to be patient. Everything will put in place because it is a done deal, do or die. Yeah, so we have to be patient. Thank you, Mr. Comfort.
You're welcome. Thank you. So, one quick one from Andy Burks.
I think the everyone else has said it, to be fair, Comfort. Patience is a virtue. Um, so as long as we remain patient, keep the positivity going, we're going to get there. And when we do, boy, it's going to blow our minds. I'm sure it is. Mr. Ash has something special for us. And when it does happen, everybody's going to be very happy. Just make sure you speak to your groups, and guys, get them to listen to some of these videos that are on YouTube. Lots of us have got YouTube channels. Marty's got one. Pete's got one. Comfort's got one. We've all got one, pretty much. And a lot of these videos are shared on there. So please make sure your groups get to see some of these, because at least they get an update as to what's going on. I'll be honest with you, I get messages on a daily basis. Most of these are from Indian guys that don't know what's going on. And it's the same question time and time and time again. So look at the videos, guys. Go look at the videos. That's all I'm doing now. But it's going to reach the point where I start getting very angry. So just share the message with everybody else that you know that's part of On Passive. That would be great. And then hopefully we won't get some stupid questions coming out. Thanks, Comfort. Have a good one.
Thank you, bro. Thanks so much. So I can see my brother Brian Koch from Canada, I think, fixed on camera. Are you happy to say something, Brian? He's gone. All right. Hopefully he's getting ready. All right.
Everybody's pretty well said everything. The gratitude for Ash Mafar is way up there. You know what I mean? The man's gone through a lot to put us to where we are today. And my gratitude to him is phenomenal, along with my gratitude to all of you people, to everybody that's keeping it positive and happy and everything. Like, I commend everybody that's doing that. It's all from the heart. So, we try to help Ash it where we can, right? And this is the place where we can help Ash the most right now, is to remain positive and tuned into each other anyway, if nothing else, right? That's about it.
Sure.
Thank you all for everything we do, man.
Sure. We appreciate you, Brian. We are a team. I don't think if we come here and organize a webinar, just Bob, myself, Minu, Peter Rogers, and Andy, it can be really boring. So if it's going, it's because everybody is here. Others are watching on YouTube. That's why it's going on and on and on and on.
Yeah, everybody's participating.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Brian. Thanks. Yeah. So Uncle Bob, 31 seconds for you.
Yes, Sister Comfort, thank you. It's good to be here. I wish everybody a very good week, productive week ahead. I'll just end by saying, as I said earlier, patience is a tough virtue to have, to master. But truthfully, it is what we need right now. We are there. We are there, guys. The only thing we need now is just to wait for our CEO, Mr. Ash, to come and tell us what we are doing next. I believe that it's only good news. It's only good news coming. Back to you.
It's only good news in this. Thank you, Jay, bro. So I'll hand the mic now to Peter Rogers. He's one of the pillars of the Heroes webinar. You just want to round it up for us, but then there's been a lot of emphasis on patience. If Francine would take over after you, it's just to pass on the message, and that would be it. Thank you, Pete.
Okay, thank you. Well, we've had some fantastic speakers. Obviously, we've talked about the patients. I just want to sort of just mention something about the OES that Ash. I want to go back sort of 2 or 3 weeks ago when Ash came on and said the OES was going to come available. And he did say at the time, that there would be no support at the moment and there would be a few issues. And, as we've seen over the last week or so, some of these issues have been sorted out, like logging out and things like that. I know a few people, plus myself, and I think Marty said himself as well, that some of us have not been able to log into our accounts. And I know there's other people out there who've had that issue as well. Don't panic. Ash has said this is all going to be also all going to take time, but it's all going to be sorted. And once it's all sorted, then we're going to go on to the next phase. And I can honestly say, I think the next phase is going to be very, very soon, quicker than we think. Obviously everybody's sort of spoken really well about their thoughts about what's happened over the last week. Bob and obviously Minno's obviously said some good words, and Vincent, and obviously Andy as well. I haven't really got much more to add to what's been said. I'm obviously excited about what's going to be happening in the next week or so. And some of the leaders have already said here, stay focused, stay positive, stay engaged in what's going to be going on. We've got lots of people like Marty and Chris Johnson, Red, Andy Collins. They do their lives as well in the week. Same goes for Comfort. They do come out with some good information on their lives as well as we go forward. So get yourself obviously involved and listen to those. Lots of information, as I said, is given out at those. And so it's exciting times ahead. Definitely, I'm excited, and I just can't wait for the next phase. I think that's going to be here sooner than we think. Okay, so I'll pass it back to you, Comfort, and then we'll finish off. Okay.
Sure, indeed. Thank you. Thanks so much, Pete. And of course, guys, the best mood to be in now, it's nothing but excitement because it is coming. So, Sister Francine, do you have a few points to pass through? And that will be it for the meeting. Thank
you. Merci, Comfort. Lors d'un direct que Marty Digarmo et Chris ont fait ce matin, ils ont insisté sur rester loin de la négativité. Restons sur la route de la positivité et préférons la compagnie de ceux qui nous encouragent et nous permettent aussi de briller. Donc, c'est très important pour la suite. Et il nous faut croire en notre PDG et cultiver la patience. La patience est souvent revenue ce soir. La patience est une vertu que nous devons apprendre à cultiver. Donc, Monsieur H a quelque chose de spécial pour nous. Encourageons-nous mutuellement à écouter les vidéos. Beaucoup de personnes n'assistent pas aux réunions que nous avons ici. Encourageons-les, diffusons au maximum les vidéos de ces sessions que nous avons afin que chacun de nous puisse accéder au message qui est en train de circuler en ce moment. Et on souhaite une excellente semaine à tout le monde et nous attendons de très bonnes nouvelles dans les jours à venir. Mais n'oublions pas que en ce moment, on n'a pas de support pour l'OES. Tout est géré et tout sera géré. Donc, nous attendons, avant de passer à la prochaine étape, personne ne sera laissé derrière. Tout sera géré, toutes les difficultés et les petits défis que vous pouvez observer aujourd'hui. Donc, pas de panique. Merci bien, Comfort.
Oh, merci, Master Francine. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you guys for coming. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's keep our eyes fixed to the OES. Let's wait when the CEO is ready. He'll definitely come here and tell us where next we are going to. We are just at the right place at this moment. It's just a matter of time. And when we're there, everybody will know, everybody will tell that we are there. So let's have a great week. And of course, stay positive. That's the only way to go. Love you all, guys. Thank you. And
thank
bye.
you. Love you, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Asante Sana. Asante
Love
Sana.
you all. Have a
Thank
blessed
you.
week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Love you
Have a
all.
good
all.
week
Guys,
ahead.
thank
Thank
you.
Bye.
you.
Love you all.
Yeah.
Have a
Good night.
blessed
Bye.
week.
Love
Love
you
you
all.
See you
all.
same
Bye
time
all.
next week.
Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.